Greetings, this is Shah, class 11th, joining here from DV International School. AI is not magic, it's just math. However, math is actually not too far from magic. Let's take a look. I'm fairly certain that most of us would be familiar with playing chess against an automated computer or a bot. It might as well have come up if it was hard-coded by someone. This is where it gets interesting. You see, after just 2 moves from each end, the number of possible outcomes is a staggering 1,97,742. This, however, is just the beginning, since after another duplet of moves, the number skyrockets to a whopping 121 million. Extrapolating the above facts, it seems quite impractical for the algorithm to be hard-coded. Here's where the math comes in. This is a perfect example of the concept of permutations and combinations. Although, digging a bit deeper, we deduce that working out more than 100 million outcomes, even with permutations, is highly unrealistic. For solving this, we take assistance of another concept called probability, which thins out most of the outcomes. It also thinks a few steps ahead of us and calculates the probability of us countering its move, thus giving it an edge over us. Moving on. If I ask the question, who invented computers, to a voice assistant or a chatbot, the most likely response would be Charles Babbage. What if I rephrase the question and ask something on the line of, the first invention of computer was done by whom? Or, who is the father of computers? Again, same response. If we boil it down, then this also seems to work on the concept of permutations. A few handpicked keywords like invention, computers, father of computers, etc. are permuted to form meaningful sentences. Continuing further, we also come across facial recognition, which uses biometrics to map facial features. One of the factors will be mapping the interpupillary distance or the span between our pupils. Furthermore, the futuristic idea of a self-driving car also revolves around concepts such as vectors, calculus, statistical reasoning, and so on. We already know how the GPS gets the best route with the lowest traffic. The self-driving car AI, however, is more inclined towards the on-road driving, i.e., things like maintaining a safe distance from other cars or calculating the probability of worst-case scenarios. There are a ton of mathematical concepts used in AI other than those mentioned above, but that's a story for another day. Thank you for joining me on this topic and have a wonderful day.